Yo, hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you another champion that can solo Amius. And I also hope I earn a like button on this video because, yeah, I'm still trying to reach 8,000 subscribers so I can do literally better work. But also I wanna say thank you for everybody that's showing support, for all those nice words in the comments and everything. You know, it feels super great to earn your respect, and on YouTube it is literally, yeah, seeing it by having comments and those nice words and the like button, so you feel appreciated, and I really want to say thank you for all that. But let's go talk about the champion. Yesterday, no, 2 days before, I showed Blizzard. He can solo the dungeon really nice, and it can be done on full auto. People told me in the comments in the Discord, so it can be done on full auto. But this time I'm gonna show you a champion which is a little bit more tricky. And yeah, many people told me they don't have Blizzard, so I thought about another champion. And yeah, it is a little bit harder. It is not way more complicated, but it takes more time and more manual things. But if you don't have Blizzard and you want to save up yourself a little bit, yeah, madness, then you could use Mother Cybo. And she is a little bit tricky. I wanted to do her same concept, War Master, then we survive the whole time and slowly keeping him down. Decrease speed cannot be applied on the boss, that's cool, but she is gaining turn meter. So what I tried first, and I spent a ton of silver again to do it, is to put retaliation gear, counter attack accessories and all that, but it didn't work. It was kind of cool because she was hitting more, but then she gains more and more turns. That's what we actually don't want too much in this dungeon, because yeah, I don't know exactly why the boss is doing what he's doing. Let me clear out that. But I figured out something has to do about the amount of healing or the HP you have. Something like that. It must be something like that. And that's why when you use your counterattacks over and over, you gain too much turns, and then she will heal on the wrong turn, and yeah, the boss will do his healing skill again, and that's what you don't want. But let's go in. I'm gonna explain you in a little bit, and then I'm gonna explain you what I actually did to make it happen, because I didn't have the patience for myself to just do it over and over. But it is pretty easy. I went for the speeds, what I have right now, so later on, people, if you have an unbooked one or a booked one, it does not matter for you, so you can actually do it. But at this point, we just A1, A1, A1. We gain one more turn in here, that's what I was aiming for, so we can get one more War Master proc, and then here we use our revive on that. And that's basically it. It is taking a long time, to be honest, and it is not so easy to set up because you don't want to heal too much. And if you have... Wait, I'm gonna explain you why we are doing it. So he's gonna do his A2, we're gonna do revive on that again. And also one more thing, that's why I did actually the trick. I'm gonna explain you in a second what I did. But if you do like auto to trigger her revive on that thing, I did that for I think 15 minutes, and the boss was HP around a third, and then I pressed the T button to trigger the revive on that. But sometimes, you know how dumb the AI is, she didn't do her revive on death skill about a third of the HP of the boss, and I died. And I was not patient enough to do it again the whole way, so I set up my blue stacks, and yeah, I used the macro to just use the rotation, and everything was a little bit more simple. Of course, way more simple because I didn't have to press the button anymore. But yeah, but that's basically what we do the whole time. Wait, I'm gonna talk about the situation again when we reach it, because I want to clarify that. It is important, it is really important. So, I'm gonna revive on that right now. So, and after you died, you gain your HP, and at this point the boss will just do his A1, 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 A1. And if you heal too much in that phase, like for example right here, I'm gonna hit, then he's gonna hit, I'm gonna heal. If I reach too much HP, I think, it's not like I know it 100%, but it happened when when just my HP, my healage was too much. And then I'm gonna hit again, he's gonna hit me. So my HP is kind of low. I think it's like 70 or 80% HP if you reach it and the boss is gonna attack. Right here, for example, if I had full HP, the boss is probably gonna do his A2, and yeah, then the run is over. Okay, it's not over, but you know what I mean. He's gonna heal, and that's what you don't want. And that's what we're gonna do for the whole time. But now I'm just gonna go into a recording, and I did use BlueStacks, and the rotation I was using was really slow. Just click, click, like the skills appeared like right here. I wasn't just doing A1 like this speed, so the run was longer because the rotation I used for my macro was really slow, and that's why we actually have such a long time. But we also killed him twice. One time it didn't work, and I set up the rotation again, and the second rotation on the second try when the boss was healing, because I killed him when he was low on HP while he was in his damage form. He just stood up again, and I had to do it again from a third of his HP or something, but it went all good. So let's go into the recording and see you in a second. So, like you saw, it took a long time. My macro was really slow, but it was literally doing the job, and I was fine with it because I didn't have the patience on my own. But we have to talk about gear, and first I want to just mention if it's recommended to do, should you do it? I literally cannot recommend it to you if it's like one of those things you want to try out because it's funny and cool and maybe you cannot pass Amius any other way. Maybe you should go for it, but in general this one is not as easy as the Blizzard one where you literally just use A1 or put the run on auto and it will work. But this one you gotta have patience, you gotta do the same skill over and over and over, and it takes you about 20 minutes or maybe a little bit more. I can't really tell, but it's your last solution, what I mean is. But let's talk about stats if you wanna do it. We have 60,000 HP, 5,000 defense. I think defense is way more important than HP. Everything was a little bit more hard to set up if you have high HP, lower defense, like 100k HP and 3,500 defense or something. It was just not as easy for me as it should be. And we have a speed of 285. It is a little bit maybe too high. She's gonna gain her own speed on her, what's it called? Aura, right? And yeah, she's gonna, maybe it's a little bit lower. If you have like a booked cyber, you can probably go lower speeds, but the run can take longer. I was specifically aiming for a bunch of hits before the boss is gonna kill you again on the revive on that, because if you just use a couple skills in between rotations, the run takes even longer. So I was aiming for just having a bunch of A1s, but maybe 270, 255 or something could, yeah, give you a run that could be possible, but maybe it takes like 5 or 7, 8 minutes longer because you don't have as many A1s as you should have. The rest isn't important, like accuracy and stuff. I don't recommend Phantom Touch. I tried it on her, and she does not have accuracy, but sometimes the 3% came in place and she was landing the Phantom Touch, not Phantom Touch, Brimstone. But if you have Brimstone on the boss and the boss is about to go in his second form, like his damaging form, he will start with the A1 instead of the A2. He will start on the A1 instead of the A3, A2, A1 combo, what we saw in my video right now. So it is not recommended on her. On Blizzard I can totally see it because it kind of doesn't matter where you die, because the boss would do A1 first, you're gonna die, stand up, and then A3, A2, and that's okay, you're back in rotation. But on Mother Cybele, because you need the revive on that on the right spot, that's actually hurting you and the run is over. So Brimstone is really not recommended at all. And let's talk about the blessing quickly, because I have faultless defense. It is actually hurting me right now, because when we will place increased defense and the boss will hit us and it will reflect a little bit of damage, but it is in its damage form and you actually don't want to do as much damage in the damage form. I set it up that you have two possible, if you don't have faultless defense. The situation is right now, when you don't have it, the situation is like that. You have 2 chances of a run that kills the boss in his damage form, and you have 4 chances to kill the boss in his main form, where you can actually kill it. That's what I was aiming for. But faultless defense could actually kill the boss. Then it's 3 possible outcomes on a death on the boss in his damage form. So wasn't the best decision, but I think I will use her in Fire Knight or something. That's why I gave her that one. I had Brimstone, I had to change it, and that was the best I was thinking of, so that's why I gave her. Masteries are as following. War Master is super important, and yeah, I went for that one. If he crits, he doesn't do as much damage, because if it's a non-crit like that, when you can decrease it on here, the damage on a non-crit, but yeah, whatever. If he doesn't crit, it doesn't hurt you too much, but if he's critting, then it's gonna hurt. And the heal right there, every time he's gonna heal, because he will heal all the time, a little bit, not much. You see, you can still kill him, but yeah, and reduce the damage right here. And that's all about the masteries. Is there anything else to talk about? You can be totally unbooked. That's okay, because we have so many hits. You will come back around to your revive on that even if you're unbooked. That's totally fine. that one will not be used, and that skill was making it a little bit hard. If I have another idea who can maybe do it and stuff, but that A1 was really hurting me for setting up a good speed tune, because the filling is so dumb. I want more. I want actually more things on, like, let me explain. Usually I would go for counter attack right there, so we can get more A1s and the run is way quicker. And I was retaliation on here, the helmet and the chest, so we can get more counter attacks. I was full counter attack accessories, but then it was it was hard to tell when you get a double turn, or the double turn basically killed you. If you got the double turn on the wrong spot, then you healed too much and the boss was doing his heal skill and everything was not possible anymore. And that's why I had to do it like that. It is long, it is, I couldn't do it a second time when I tried it. Like I did it one time on my own, I was clicking revive on that, but then I used the auto thing, and then the stupid AI decided to not use the skill and my run was over, and I was just literally, okay, I'm gonna do a slow rotation on a blue stack. It's okay, it's just, it doesn't depend on time on the end. Like if it takes 2 hours, it's still possible in the game, but if you reach a turn limit, it is over, so time doesn't matter in this case. So I was just, I can make that video faster and you kind of see what's going on. And there was everything. I cannot recommend it too much. If it's your last resort, yes, do it, of course, it can help you, but it's not the best in the world. But it's cool to know that she can actually solo the boss, and it's amazing that we can actually do it. And that will be the end of the video. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and have a nice day.